Hi everybody, welcome back to the shop. Thought I'd do a quick video. There's been a lot of questions last few days about shock absorbers and what oil to use, etc. So I thought I'd give my opinion. This isn't necessarily right or wrong. It is my opinion, but it may help you in making decisions about what you want to run and how you want to do it. So out the box, the TRX4m comes with these plastic shock absorbers. It does say that they do contain a little bit of liquid, which they do. They do contain a bit of shock oil, but at the end of the day, they're a plastic construction. They're not likely to retain a lot of oil if you were to put it in there. And at the end of the day, these things are so light. I wouldn't treat it like you treat a tent scale, in as much with the suspension, etc. So I know the construction of the shock absorbers sort of makes you think that they should be full of oil for the dampening, but in my opinion, it's more for show. So this one is stock out the box. It is one of the original plastic ones. It's not full of oil. It does have a sort of an O-ring retainer in the top there, and you know, they're nicely made, but at the end of the day, they're a fairly basic plastic shock absorber. The bore inside the shock absorber is not particularly smooth, and you can tell, you know, you work it through its range. I'd say it's probably got about 15mm of travel, but it does what it's supposed to do at the end of the day, which is to give you a bit of resistance, and obviously the spring gives you your load. So that's the basic out the box stock shock. This is one of the Traxxas uprated ones, nicely made. It's very similar. I mean, it's the same size, dimensions, etc. And other than the fact it's now got an aluminium cylinder instead, as you can see there, exactly the same. If you take the cap off, inside exactly the same. And again, these are stock. They've come, you know, I'd say probably half full of oil, but these are so much more smooth because obviously you've got a polished aluminium bore. So in my opinion, again, it's my opinion, it's not right or wrong, first upgrade I would do when we're talking about shock absorbers is to upgrade to these aluminium ones. I've seen a lot of comments about the prices. They are pricey, but as per most of the upgrades on these things, they are you know, in relation to the cost of the model originally, quite expensive. But genuinely, these are silky smooth, and I haven't done anything with these. These are straight as they came out of the box and they were fitted. And when you compare it to the original plastic shock, I mean, I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but that's like a squelchy scraping noise, whereas with these ones there's nothing. So yeah, all I'm saying is, in my opinion, first upgrade I would do, if you were looking at getting better suspension, is to upgrade to the Traxxas aluminium shocks. Now, if you want to go one step further, this is the Meus Ripper V2 that I've just built. It's there'll be a video coming shortly. It's not a very comprehensive video because obviously building something this small and trying to capture it on camera is not easy, but these have, if you can see in there, these are much nicer, better made. There's a lot more travel. Everything on this is a bit stiff at the moment because it's new, so it needs to wear in, but I would put these in on par with the sort of Element stock builder's kit shock absorbers. You know, if I were to compare them to any that are on the market at the moment. Very nice, very nicely made. Again, they don't come full of oil, they only come half full. but I know that once this is worn in and all the ball joints are freed up a little bit, it's going to run beautifully. So that's it really. Not much more to say. As to weight of oil, if you are going to change it, I would just keep it nice and light, probably anything around 20 to 30 weight, I would say, because the holes in the restrictor plates inside the shock absorbers will be tiny. So again, you know, trying to relate them to 10th scale shock absorbers is not going to work. And that's it really, guys. I hope the video helps a little bit, and if you've got any questions, please fire away. As usual, please like and subscribe, and keep up to date by hitting the notification bell. Thanks a lot.